Welcome back to the Lawson Farm, everyone. In case you watched my previous video, you know we were getting our hog building ready for our new pigs. Well, there they are. They're here. We got them yesterday. I've got 6. My daddy got 13, and another neighbor up the road got 7. So we had a trailer full of pigs when we got coming up the road. But before I really start talking about these pigs here, I want to kind of do a shout out. I've never really done one of those before. But if you know, now, I can tell you how to raise a pig. I can tell you how to grow a pig, and I can show you all the work that goes on with it when it comes time to process pig. However, when it comes down to the crosses and raising baby pigs, which is something I've never done, we always buy our pigs from somebody else. I'm not that. I mean, I know some stuff just from what people's told me over the years, but that's not something I'm real educated on. But if you guys hadn't checked out Homesteading the Hard Way, yeah, they show a lot of cool stuff on that channel. But Chris he's real knowledgeable about pigs. You really need to check him out because I've learned some stuff on the crosses and everything from his videos. And I can tell you right now, I can look at these pigs here and I have no clue what they are except for what the guy told me what they were. And he told us that they are a Yorkshire, a Duroc, and a Hampshire cross. They had all 3 in them. And while we were down there yesterday, I got a little curious about it, and I asked him some stuff between the crosses and all that. But, you know, if he hadn't told me that, I couldn't look at these pigs and tell you that's what they were. I mean, I've always known that that's kind of what crosses we had with our pigs. But, you know, I don't... Ooh, bless me. I don't mess with pigs enough to know to look at this pig. Well, goodness gracious. Apparently I'm allergic to pigs. I guess the pollen is terrible around here right now. My truck is covered in yellow stuff. But anyways, I don't mess with pigs enough to know that that's what these are by just looking at them. And yeah, I don't know. Until yesterday, I didn't know what each one of those crosses brought to the pig breed line. And anyways, Chris, he knows his stuff when it comes to these pigs. So if you're just getting pigs or you already have pigs and you just want to know more about them, you really need to check out his channel. And I'm going to do one other little shout out today. Oh, hopefully you can see my shirt there. Ridge Life. That's a pretty cool channel too. I won this shirt on a live stream he had several weeks ago. And hopefully he's watching and he sees I've got his shirt on. But anyways, they're a cool channel. They do a lot of trapping videos, hunting videos, and random. I think he's got a lot of bee stuff going on. You know, and seems like a really awesome dude. So I know they're in the eastern part of, the western part of Tennessee, and he's really got it going on. His channel's growing like crazy. But you really need to check out him too if you hadn't. I've learned a lot of YouTube stuff from his videos as well. And he's kind of wanting me to get into some, kind of made me want to get into some bees, even though I'm not a big fan of bees. But after watching his stuff, it kind of makes me want some. Anyways, I'm going to start talking about the pigs now. They are, like I said, I've got 6 in there. I like colorful pigs, you know, but all white hogs is fine with me too. But I do like color. These pigs here are not all from the same gang. They were born roughly around the same time. But if you can see that one right there in front with the gray on its back, it was from a different litter. All of the other pigs from that litter got something happened to them. I think they either died or they got smashed or something. They had some trouble with the sow. Honestly, I think the guy told me that she actually ate a couple of them as well. But he was the only one left out of that gang, or actually a she. I couldn't stand to leave it there because it was in a pen all by itself, and that was going to be the only little pig he had left. And I was like, shoot, throw that one on the trailer too. I ain't going to leave it there all by itself. I'll bring it home and see what it does, which is built pretty nice. I really like the way it's built. The rest of those, I've got one bigger one over there in the corner, the black one with the white ring around him, and that one is from a different gang. I think that was just a few days older than the other ones, but then the rest of them are from the same gang. But you can see how I've got my setup inside the lot here. I've got hay down for their bedding. We did worm these pigs yesterday as soon as we got home with them. And then I've got a water trough over there in the corner. I've got another feed trough right here that I throw some starter pellets in, just to get these pigs sort of kicked off here at the beginning when you got them, get them cleaned up, get them cleaned out. And then I've got my normal hog feed mixture here. They have really been eating good. I mean, now I'm really satisfied with how they've been eating since they've been here. But I'll tell you something else. When you have new pigs like this and you've got them pinned up, don't just walk up on the pen when you go to feed them. But when you get 15, 20 foot away, it may sound funny, but I always start making a pig noise just to let them know something's coming. Because new pigs are extremely jumpy when they're in a new place. Well, that goes for any type of animal most of the time. But they're jumpy. They're scared. They don't know what's going on. They got moved from where they were raised to here. And if you just pop in and go to feeding them, they run and scatter and run everywhere. And, I always like to make a little noise when I walk up to the pen. I'll go, but, it's nice to do something like that, especially for the pigs. It lets them know that something's coming and you don't all of a sudden poke over the wall of your building and scare them half to death. And with these little pigs, right now, they're making a mess in this building, but they're not that bad. But once they get a couple weeks from now, I'm still probably going to have them in this building, locked up in this building. And like I said in the earlier video, that's just to get them used to me, get them used to their feed, get them used to everything before I go and turn them out in my lot. And there's less chance of them getting out once I turn them out when they're bigger pigs. But you can kind of tell, I mean, they're scared right now. They're all huddled way over there away from me. But like I said, they don't know me. They just met me yesterday, and they have no clue what in the world I'm doing with them and why I come and got them. So, actually, if they had a clue why I went and got them, they probably would have never even let us get anywhere near them. But I always think about that whenever we get pigs. Like, I wonder if they know what they're getting into here. But I will say this. These pigs live a happy life. In my lot, it gets muddy. And these pigs, I don't care what people tell you on YouTube, pigs love mud because they can't keep themselves cool. A pig don't sweat, so they have to get wet to cool themselves. And I actually heard one of the really big YouTube channels here a while back talking about raising pigs, and they're like, you got to keep them in the woods and shaded and stuff when you've got them running because they get so hot. And I'm like, well, keep them in mud too. They love it. I mean, in the summertime, these pigs, you won't know what color they are because they're going to be flat covered in mud. You can turn a water hose in there to fill up their mud holes and stuff, and man, they love it. There's no way anybody can tell me that these pigs live a miserable life in this little lot, because if the life they live is miserable, then I don't know what happy is. And you'll be seeing that later on once they get bigger and it gets this summer and they're out there rolling and playing in the mud. I mean, and rooting around. They love it. But anyways, I just wanted to show you our new pigs, and I make sure that I keep clean water in their trough, because for some reason a pig thinks he's got to use a bathroom in a water trough. And I get tickled at that during the summer too. It's like as soon as their feet hit a mud hole, they start to urinate, and it's just hilarious. It's like their feet's got to get wet before they can pee. I don't know why. It's almost every time. As soon as they get up in the morning and they come out of the building, they walk over to a mud hole, and as soon as their feet gets wet, boom, it happens. But anyways, just wanted to show you our pigs, and well, check this one out. He thinks feed trough's a bed. But anyways, show you our pigs, show everybody what was what we've got here. I'm tickled with them so far. They did look a little bit wormy. That's why we went ahead and wormed them. And I'm going to say here in about 2 weeks, if not sooner than that, these won't even look like the same pigs. They're going to be starting to grow a little. Their hair will get straightened out. They'll just look good and clean, which they don't look bad now. By no means do they look bad. But anyways, if you want to see more on pigs, please consider subscribing to the channel, and make sure you hit that like button, because there's going to be a ton more videos coming out on pigs. So anyways, I'd like to keep y'all guys hanging around so you can see them. But as always, thanks for watching, and y'all have a great day.